For years, there has been one familiar face that greeted millions of viewers with a warm smile, a quick joke, and that unmistakable sparkle in his eyes. When the lights came on and the tension built, he was always there, standing confidently at the center, guiding contestants through moments of triumph, nerves, laughter, and unforgettable surprises. Bradley Walsh didn't just host the chase, he gave it a heartbeat. So when whispers began circulating about a major change, fans brushed it off at first. After all, some things feel too constant to change. The format, the rhythm, the comfort of knowing exactly what to expect, it all felt woven into people's daily routines. Families watched together, couples laughed together. Even people watching alone felt like they were sharing the moment with an old friend. Then came the announcement, and suddenly that comfortable silence turned into pure shock. Bradley Walsh, with his signature charm and gentle humor, revealed that the chase would be introducing a brand new format twist. Not a small adjustment, not a blink and you'll miss it detail, but a meaningful change designed to refresh the game, deepen the excitement, and bring viewers even closer to the heart of the show. The reaction was instant. Fans froze mid-scroll, living rooms filled with gasps. Social media buzzed with disbelief, curiosity, and excitement all at once. Some couldn't believe what they were hearing. Others leaned forward, smiling, wondering how something they loved so much could somehow become even better. Bradley, of course, didn't deliver the news with cold seriousness. He never does. Instead, he spoke with warmth, with laughter dancing between his words, and with a tone that felt almost romantic, like he was sharing a secret with millions of people at the same time. He made it clear this change wasn't about fixing something broken. It was about growth, about evolution, about keeping the spark alive. And suddenly, it all made sense. Because the chase has always been about more than questions and answers. It's about human connection. The nerves before the clock starts ticking, the hopeful glance between teammates, the burst of joy when someone gets an answer right that nobody expected. Bradley Walsh has always understood that magic, and this new format aims to highlight it even more. Behind the scenes, this decision wasn't made overnight. Bradley hinted that conversations had been happening quietly, thoughtfully, and with deep respect for the loyal audience. The goal was simple. Keep the soul of the show intact while adding a fresh heartbeat that feels exciting rather than unfamiliar. And yes, even Bradley admitted that the first time he heard the idea, he was stunned too. That confession alone made fans smile, because it reminded everyone that he's not just the host, he's a fan as well. One of the most exciting elements of the change is how it gives contestants more room to shine. The tension will still be there, the pressure will still rise, but now there's an added layer of unpredictability that makes every episode feel like a first date, full of anticipation, butterflies, and the thrill of not knowing exactly how things will unfold. Bradley joked that he might need to sharpen his reactions because the surprises won't just be for the players anymore, and that playful honesty instantly eased any lingering worries. Laughter, after all, has always been his secret weapon. Fans online quickly picked up on that energy. Comments ranged from playful panic to excited applause. Some viewers joked that their hearts weren't ready for change, while others admitted they loved the idea of being surprised again. Longtime watchers shared memories of when they first fell in love with the show, saying this update felt like renewing vows rather than starting over. And that's exactly the feeling Bradley wanted to create. Romance isn't always about candles and roses. Sometimes it's about familiarity mixed with excitement, about knowing someone so well, yet still finding new reasons to smile at them. This format change does exactly that.
It keeps the humor. It keeps Bradley Walsh at the center, reacting with raised eyebrows, quick wit, and that infectious laugh that has become part of television history. But it also adds freshness, the kind that makes viewers sit up straighter, lean closer to the screen, and say, okay, now this is interesting. Bradley also reassured fans that the heart of the game remains untouched. The competition, the chase, the thrill of racing against time, it's all still there. The change simply reshapes the journey, making each moment feel slightly more dramatic, slightly more playful, and a lot more memorable. In his own words, it's about keeping the relationship alive. That line alone melted fans. Because when a host speaks about a show the way someone speaks about a long-term love, you know it comes from a genuine place. Bradley isn't chasing trends, he's protecting something special while allowing it to grow. And perhaps that's why the announcement felt so powerful. Viewers weren't just hearing about a format update, they were witnessing a promise that the show they adore is still being handled with care, creativity, and heart. As excitement continues to build, curiosity is taken over. How exactly will the change unfold? What unexpected moments will it create? How will contestants react when the rules suddenly surprise them? And most importantly, how will Bradley Walsh react when things don't go exactly as planned? If history has taught us anything, it's that his reactions alone are worth watching. A raised eyebrow here, a cheeky smile there, a perfectly timed joke that cuts through tension like a warm breeze. That's the magic. This new chapter of The Chase isn't about leaving the past behind. It's about dancing with it, laughing, evolving, and stepping into something new together. And Bradley Walsh is leading that dance with confidence, charm, and just the right amount of mischief. So, while fans may have been stunned at first, many now admit they're counting down the days, because deep down, they trust him, they trust the show, and they trust that sometimes the most unbelievable updates turn into the most unforgettable moments. If this announcement has you curious, excited, or smiling already, you're not alone. Millions are ready to experience the next evolution of a show that feels like home. And as the lights come on and the questions begin once again, one thing is certain. With Bradley Walsh at the helm, the chase is far from over. In fact, it might just be getting even more thrilling. Stay tuned, stay curious, and get ready to fall in love with the chase all over again.